The connection between natural disasters and depression. This video is based on the groundbreaking work of 3 leading researchers. Dr. Sandro Galea, whose research, Mental Health in the Aftermath of Disasters, a review of epidemiology, sheds light on how disasters increase the risk of depression. Impact of national disasters on mental health, evidence and implications. Written by Eamon Z. Hinoy and Norman R. Brown, and Dr. Fran H. Norris, who conducted a comprehensive review of the psychological effects of disasters, the range, magnitude, and duration of the effects of disasters on mental health. Their findings help us understand why so many people struggle emotionally after these events, and, more importantly, how we can recover. Natural disasters leave behind more than just physical destruction. They often leave emotional wounds too. Dr. Norris's research shows that depression rates can spike by up to 25% in communities affected by disasters. Similarly, Dr. Galea's work highlights that long-term psychological effects, including depression, are common after events like hurricanes, earthquakes, and wildfires. Risk factors include the severity of exposure, loss of loved ones, and limited social support. For example, after Hurricane Katrina, nearly 30% of survivors reported experiencing depression, even years later. Understanding these impacts is the first step toward recovery. With recognizing and identifying the signs of depression being the essential first step in seeking help and support. Here are several key indicators to watch for. 1. Ongoing sadness. Persistent sadness goes beyond just feeling down. It's a constant sense of hopelessness or emptiness. 2. Loss of interest. You may lose interest in activities you once enjoyed, including hobbies, socializing, or even eating. 3. Appetite changes. Changes in appetite, whether eating too much or having no appetite at all, are common. 4. Sleep issues. Sleep disturbances, such as trouble falling asleep or sleeping excessively, can significantly affect your energy. 5. Chronic fatigue. A constant sense of tiredness, even after a full night's rest, is another indicator. 6. Difficulty focusing. You might struggle to concentrate, and tasks that were once easy may feel overwhelming. 7. Feelings of guilt or worthlessness. Feelings of guilt or a sense of worthlessness may become prominent. 8. Increased irritability. You may become easily irritated or frustrated, even over minor matters. 9. Physical complaints. Unexplained physical issues, such as aches and pains, are common with depression. 10. Thoughts of death or suicide. Thoughts of death or suicide are serious and should always be addressed immediately. These signs of depression manifest in various ways, and their profound effects can impact multiple aspects of an individual's life and well-being, including the following. 1. On daily life. Depression can disrupt everyday activities, work commitments, and social interactions, resulting in reduced productivity. 2. On physical health. It can also adversely affect physical health, raising the likelihood of conditions such as heart disease and diabetes. 3. On relationships. Depression often places strain on personal relationships, potentially leading to feelings of isolation. 4. On mental health. Additionally, it can coexist with other mental health issues, complicating management and treatment. 5. On quality of life. Ultimately, depression can significantly diminish your overall quality of life, leaving you feeling disconnected and devoid of happiness. But here's the good news: recovery is possible. Let's go through some practical tips to overcome depression after a natural disaster, inspired by recommendations from these research findings. 1. Seek professional help. Talking to a therapist or counselor can make a huge difference. Cognitive behavioral therapy is especially effective for managing depression. If you need medication, don't hesitate to consult a psychiatrist for advice and guidance. 2. Build social connections. Stay connected with friends, family, or join a support group. Sharing your experiences can help lighten the emotional burden, and sometimes just knowing you're not alone makes a huge difference. 3. Practice self-care. Self-care is so important. Make sure you're eating well, getting enough sleep, and staying active. Even taking a short walk outdoors can help boost your mood and energy levels. 4. Set small goals. Rebuilding after a disaster can feel overwhelming, so focus on small, manageable tasks. Set achievable goals for yourself, like organizing a room, and celebrate each victory, no matter how small. 5. Participate in community recovery. Volunteering or helping others who are going through similar struggles can be incredibly healing. Helping rebuild your community creates a sense of purpose and connection. 6. Practice mindfulness and relaxation. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing can help reduce stress and anxiety. Taking just 10 minutes a day to practice these can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. 7. Limit exposure to stressful triggers. Constantly watching news coverage or discussing the disaster can trigger stress and anxiety. Limit your exposure to these sources to prevent overwhelming yourself and allow time for healing. Family, community, and others should provide support to individuals affected by disasters, helping them rebuild and return to their normal lives. 1. Family support. Family members should offer crucial emotional support. Encouraging therapy or counseling and providing a listening ear can reduce isolation. Simple actions like checking in regularly help loved ones feel connected and remind them they're not alone. 2. Community support. Communities help recovery by offering support groups, volunteer opportunities, and recovery programs. Creating safe spaces for people to share their stories fosters resilience and healing. Practical assistance like financial aid, housing, or counseling can also ease emotional and financial burdens. 3. Support from others. Beyond family and friends, coworkers, neighbors, and strangers can make a big impact on healing. Showing empathy and acknowledging pain is powerful. Compassionate, non-judgmental support helps individuals feel seen and valued, aiding their recovery. Remember, recovering from a natural disaster, both physically and emotionally, is a journey, not a sprint. Depression and other mental health challenges are common, but you don't have to face them alone. Whether it's through therapy, connecting with others, or simply taking small steps each day, healing is possible. If you or someone you know is struggling, reach out for help. There's no shame in it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.